Hello, so we want to solve this equation, this simultaneous equation using uh, any method, maybe substitution method or elimination method. All right, so solution. So let's start with elimination method. So if we are starting with elimination method, elimination method. So you can call this equation 1 and this equation 2, right? So from this, we use the coefficient of x here in equation 2 to multiply through in equation 1. You do the same thing. You use the coefficient of x here, minus 2, to multiply through in equation 2. Now look at what I mean. So the coefficient of x here is 4. 4 times minus 2 will give you what? Minus 8. You have your x. 4 times 2 will give you 8. You have your y. 4 times 6 will give you 24, right? Yeah. 24. Then what about this? Use the coefficient of x here to multiply through again. Minus 2 times this will give you minus 8. Have your x. Minus 2 times 2 will give you minus 4. Have your y. Minus 2 times minus 5 will give you what? Minus times minus will give you plus. 2 times 5 will give you 10. Hence you have 10 here. You now subtract. You subtract. If you subtract 24 minus 10 will give you what? It will give you 14, right? It will give you 14. What about this? Minus times minus will give you plus. So 8 plus 4 will give you 12. As you have 12y. If you subtract this one, it will give you 0. Because minus times minus will give you plus. Hence you have minus 8x plus 8x. It will give you 0. Right? So from here, you now make y the subject. If you make y the subject, you have that y is equal to... Making y the subject here, that only divide, you need to just divide both sides with the coefficient of y. Right? Hence, you have 12y here. You have 14y. So dividing both sides with the coefficient, divide this side by 12, divide this side by 12. 12 will cancel 12. Hence, this will cancel this. Divide this by 2, you have 7. Here you have 6. Alright? Can we divide this further? No. Hence, our y is equal to 7 over 6. Right? Yeah. Now to get your x, you substitute the value of y in any of this equation, either equation 1 or equation 2. So if we decide to substitute y, the value of y in equation 1, hence you have minus x. Okay, from equation 1, if you substitute the value of y there, you have minus 2x plus 2. So instead of writing y, you now substitute 7 over 6. Right? It's equal to 6. You simplify further. This will cancel this. Alright? Hence, you have what? Wait. Okay, let's not cancel out. Let's use this to just multiply through. So, this now, you use this to multiply this and this. Hence, you have minus 12 x plus this will multiply this. You have 14 equal to 36. Hence, you have minus 12x equal to 36 minus 14. This plus 14 will come to this side. It will change to subtraction. Hence, you have minus 12x is equal to 36 minus 14 will give you what? 36 minus 14. That will be short, 22. Hence, you have 22. So dividing both sides, coefficient of x, divide both sides by minus 12, this side by minus 12. Minus 12 will cancel minus 12. Hence, divide this one by 2. Hence, you have 11. Divide this one by 2. Hence, you have minus 6. Right? Hence, the value of x is equal to minus 11 over 6. All right? Hence, from this, x is equal to minus 11 over 6. While y is equal to what? 7 over 6. Let's try using substitution method to know if we get the same answer. Let's try what's happening to this line. Let's try using substitution method. So from this, you make y the subject. If you make y the subject in equation 1, so make y the subject in equation 1. If you make y the subject in equation 1, hence you have the 2y is equal to 6 plus 2x, then y is equal to 6 plus 2x over 2. You now substitute the value of y. Substitute y in equation 2. So if we do that, you have 4x plus 2. Instead of writing y, you now substitute all this value here. Substitute everything here. 6 plus 2x over 2 equal to minus 5. Right? You now use this 2 to multiply this and this. As a multiply through by 2. If we do that, here you have what? 8x plus, you use this to open up this parenthesis. You have 12 plus 4x equal to minus 10. Right? Yeah. So you collect like terms. If you collect like terms, you have what? This plus this will give you 12x equal to, this will come to this side. Hence you have minus 10 minus 12, which will give you what? 12x equal to minus 22. To give you minus 22. Right? So divide both sides with coefficient of x. Divide this side by 12. Divide this side by 12. This will cancel this. This cancels out. Divide this side by 2. You have 11. Remember your minus. Divide this one by 2. You have 6. I say that the value of x here is equal to what? Minus 11 over 6. Is that the same thing for what we got here? Yeah. We got the same thing here. Minus 11 over 6. Let's check for x. Let's check for y. So to get y here using this method. So since we have that x is equal to minus 11 over 6. And that's the same thing that we got here. To get the value of y here, you only need to just substitute the value of x here in this equation. You can call this equation 3. If you substitute the value of x here, you still get the same thing. Hence the value of x is minus 11 over 6 and y is 7 over 6. As simple as that.